Hey beautiful YouTubers, it's Tess and we are jumping right back into it, finally back on normal mode. Amnesia Rebirth. Oh gosh, I am happy to be out of those caves. Achievement unlocked, Pathfinder. I'm slightly disappointed in the design of the monsters AI, only in a sense that the lack of understanding or being attacked even though I was following the game's instructions.
No, I'm sorry. Please be okay.
The fact that I was being attacked even though I was following the game's instructions was getting a little frustrating, not knowing what exactly to do. And the frustration kind of overpowered the horror a little bit. So I feel like that could have happened in certain points with the original Amnesia too. Then again, it was relatively easy to understand, like, hide in a closet.
Little one.
Okay, so we're probably in the pass, like the mountain pass that we need to be in. Who are you?
Who are you? What do you want?
Supernatural. Whoa.
We came this way. Hank, stay with me, Hank.
It is not good, Miss Triana. Not at all. We may reach hell, but he will not.
No, not Hank. He was such a huge help. You like it clean? You like that, baby? You like to swim, baby?
Christ almighty. Don't go near it. Tazi.
Follow. Hope. Life. I think she's trying to help us.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. My god. It's a fucking devil.
That's what I've been saying this whole time. That ain't got nothing to do with this shit. Is that my radio?
Tassie? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, I'm here, Doctor. Oh, it's so good to hear your voice.
Ah, you're still... Well...
Why are you so surprised?
Where are you?
The Oasis.
What's going on?
We were here before. How do I get to the village?
We have lit a beacon in the tower. Look for the smoke.
Thank you.
Well, that's
Doctor,
a convenient ladder.
you talked about my blackouts. I have these marks on my skin, and I keep losing control. You gave me a medicine. What's wrong with me?
I do not know for certain. We need diagnostic implements, reference books, civilization. Remember, Tassie.
Is that how you spell
Control
civilization?
yourself.
I
Avoid
don't put the
fear.
Z.
Avoid anger at all costs. I have to go. Yasmin, she needs me.
Doctor! Shit.
Shit is weird.
There's the smoke.
Okay, good to know. And I guarantee it's gonna be a super easy way over there. Right?
It can't be far. Oh, little one. A village. People. A way home. Paris. You love Paris. We'll go walking in the Luxembourg Gardens. I'll show you where Alice used to play.
Okay.
Okay, little one.
More confirmation that Alice is dead. jump scare bird again.
When we get to the village, you can meet the doctor. And Yasmin. She's from Algiers. She's nice. And we'll figure out what's wrong with me. All will be well. All will be well.
Oh, come on. Don't make me do compass things again. Okay, this is just so weird. It's almost like a dimension thing. We definitely crisscross in dimensions.
I really don't like this.
Or something along those lines. What if I don't want to go that way? What if I want to go the way that looks human? If I do go that way, can I come back? Well. Oh, it was helpful. Yay! Let's fucking go. What?
No!
Quicksand?
No,
Are you kidding me?
No! No!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Okay.
Christ! We were so
We were
close!
so close!
What the hell is this place now?
Let's check if my webcam is lined up. As I adjusted positions. This reminds me of the forest. Like the ending of the forest. Is that a fucking button? Are you serious? What is this? Can I do this? Ew.
Mother Mary, not again.
Oh. Took the words right out of my mouth, Tazi. Us T-bitches gotta stick together. You alive?
Oh, thank God. Thank God that you're a little one. I may not know where we are, but at least you're still with me.
Trying not to make predictions. I don't want to make predictions. I want to be surprised. I don't even really want to think about it. I only want to know what the game wants me to know in the moment.
Either the well was very deep, or she fell very slowly, for she had plenty of time as she went down to look about her, and to wonder what was going to happen next.
First I thought she fell down a well, but then I was like, oh, that's Alice in Wonderland. Achievement unlocked, Nomad.
Oh, little one. Every step we take, it feels like we're further from home. There must be a way back.
What the hell is all this? It really reminds me of the ending of The Forest. That vaguely resembles, like, a uterus. Just great. Holy. Oh no. What are we dealing with? Oh god. Oh wait. Is that a translation? Under the sign of Ranu on the third rise at the first calling, I, Atharu, make this record. I have completed the comparison of the samples from the Empress and from the bones of her mother, Blessed Atua. It is clear now that both carried this sickness, although it did not manifest in its forebears. Well, Vitae... I remember Vitae from the first Amnesia. I don't remember what... I just know that that was in the first Amnesia. While Vitae is powerful enough to rebind bone and sinew, without repeated application, the health again deteriorates. A single dose is no cure, it merely drives the decay back for a time. Tamaku orders that I test repeated application quantities, insertion points, timings in her name. Under the sign of Ranu on the fourth rise at the eighth calling, I, Atharu, make this record. As Tamaku directs, I have compared the most ancient of our records of the Empress's malady with the newly taken samples. In the earliest of samples, Tamaku was correct. The nutritive flow to both organs of generativity were intact, albeit reduced, and therefore they would have been functional before the spinal repair. However, since the influx of Vitae, the organs are now entirely withered. Why has the substance not reconstructed them? Did the degenerative malady affect them permanently before treatment began? I've asked whether I should prepare a report for the Empress, but Tamaku informs me that this is unnecessary. It is, of course, merely of alchemical interest, and no matter for concern, for she is eternal in her name. Wait a minute, is this like translating? It's like translating until I am reading it. Is it like a fucking... Is this like the... What is it? The Doctor Who's magic paper? I forget what it's called. Oh no. Psychic paper. That one's not going to translate. Yeah. It's so weird.
I've seen that before somewhere. The woman from the Oasis.
Is that? That? Okay. It's really remote. Are we playing Portal now? Are we directing the lasers? Uh-oh. What are we gonna learn?
I find myself again confined. A day should not matter, but each day feels like waste. There is so much to do. Tamaku tells me that now, with Vitae, I have forever. But the people who depend on me do not. There is always something. Invasion, rivalry, sickness, penury. I have my duty. Perhaps I should end these sessions. Now they've found a way to stabilize the disease. I should be ecstatic. I should accept my fate and move on. It is such a faint hope that they can find any way to heal me. That they can find any way to grant my dearest wish. Now you are eternal, says Tamaku. Now you need
Oh wait,
no
is this the
heir.
person? Yeah, this is the
None
person
of
that
them
we were
understand.
reading about who wanted a child.
This is not about politics or securing a future. This is not for the Empire. This is for me. Just for me.
And you are valid, girl. Iliander, Septarch of the Enkindled Fortress, has dispatched messengers to the Outer Isles under the guise of a trade mission. Despite our previous warning, it is my recommendation that we relocate 3/5 of the 2nd Regiment to the Isles immediately. On the matter of the harvested stock, it has been suggested that with the new chamber development, the need for such stock will diminish. I believe that it is short-sighted. This new capacity surely means that we are at liberty to increase the number of factories. With that, we can vastly increase our defense capability, as well as increase standards of living across the Empire. This new expertise is a gift. You will be wise to make use of it. Instruct me, Great Empress, and I will inform the council of your decision in your name. Take a seat, why don't you? Creepy. The only thing that's reassuring about this place is I don't see any fucking holes in the wall. Can I take a nap? Nah. Okay. I'd imagine you. I feel like that would be easier if that was the solution. Okay. Not weird at all. What just happened? Okay. Got it. Okay. Maybe I don't get it. Significant? Why does that look like an upside down fucking room? What about... Okay, what did I see here? I can't make it get those things. Let's unlock something that I haven't noticed. Okay. There's this. No. That's a fun chair. I'm not sure I get it. Ah! There we go. Where I would hide if I had to. What is going on? Okay. Normal, I'm sure. I'll just break something. Fun. Okay. Hello? Hello?
waking up.
Weird. Under the sign of Edu on the first rise at the 8th column, I, Kita, make this record. The configuration of the new test gate has been delayed by failure of the subsidiary note. Mohara, you must complete it on the next rise as you have been prepared. Place the orb in the center, select the focusing symbols for this alignment, and insert 2 full cells of Vijay. Remember Tamaku's lessons, Mohara. Master the orb. It is your focus and discipline that will open the portal and allow objects to be set through. Like portal? On the other side, though. Too. The orb. It's the center. I imagine it's the center of that thing out there. How do I get to that thing out there?
Another
What
rift.
is this?
That could be our way out.
This is true. Out there.
What the heck is this?
That looks like the way of progress. Let's double check the ways of secrets. I gotta get another one of these triangle things, don't I? Unless I can hit it like this. I think I'm gonna have to go outside that thing. Fun. What are you?
There was a white sun at the great gate. It tore the air and the land. A corruption of living flesh crawls from the hole in the world and turns all to ash and rust. The control stones have turned against my kindred, shaping them into floating wraiths of nightmare.
Sounds vaguely like Daniel.
The city falls. I am to blame. My companions took my formula, some to use it to destroy the Vitae at the gate, others to infect the Vitae pipelines and end the suffering. The gate has indeed fallen, but catastrophically, unleashing energies beyond belief. Still the factories scream. We have failed in the worst of ways. It is my duty to stay at my post, to see if I can find means to end it. I have no choice but to use the Vitae. An ocean holds the great Empress to life, so a meager portion will suffice for me. If any find this record, know that I was the traitor Kita. Alchemist, apprentice to Tamaku. Forgive us our folly.
So that's Kita.
Tamaku's early experiments with the orbs summoned an entity, a creature, that scarred the world with its passing and wreaked utter destruction. The scar took the form of living, pulsating flesh. I have studied the orb, and I now know why the scars appear. I believe I can make use of the same perturbation to achieve our own ends.
Is that supposed to be Kita too?
It has taken me many, many rises in the gaps between my work for Tamaku, but finally it is done. I have a formula which is in sympathy with the pulse of the orb. I can provoke the symptoms of the red flesh, and with it will come destruction.
I just realized the red flesh is the hymen! The hymen from Amnesia, the first one. Oh shit. What are you? Am I supposed to... Okay, so I have 2 things of Vitae. Holy shit. What? Was that a good thing? I don't know. 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 It all... I don't know if it's quite pieced together in my head what is the right thing to do. I'd imagine this brimming with spirit fluid. I don't want to accidentally, like, choose a bad ending or whatever. I did happen to see a video that said, like, it said, like, good ending, bad ending, and secret ending. I didn't watch it, but, like, if that video is any indication, then there are multiple endings to this game. And they build with... Oh, was that open before? Yes. Okay. Alright, but I don't know what symbols to use. Which one of these? Didn't one of these have English on it? Select focus. Place the orb in the center. Select the focus and symbols into themselves. Okay. Alright, I think I'm supposed to be looking. I can kind of see one of them there. Oh, it's here. Okay. Yeah, how do I... Is it that, or is this just whatever I'm changing it to? It's the first one, a wine glass. Wait. So if I change this, does that change? No. Okay, so I gotta get the one that looks like that one, I'm assuming. Which is... Alright, so let's do the wine glass with the... Just 'cause that's the most recognizable one. Wine glass that looks like it's got a little face on it. So that would be... So it can't be either of these because it's got to be in the middle. So it's got to be this. That looks right. Yeah, that looks right. Okay. And the Vitae. I don't know where the Vitae goes. Here. No, make good stuff. No, make good stuff. Hope these are set up correctly. Okay. Oh. Please don't end the world. Please don't end the world. We made a portal! We portaled! Can I... Can I portal myself? What if I press this button? Does it send it back? No. Okay, so I can undo it. I just want to double check that note and make sure there wasn't something to do with that top thing. Okay, place the orb in the center, select the focusing symbols for this alignment, and insert 2 full cells. Okay, yeah, so that was pretty insignificant. Can I put one of these through there? Puzzles!
A tower. Smoke. That's the town. And the doctor. But how can that be? Something just changed. It's
What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What's this? I don't know.
got to get out of here.
Woo! Ironically, for an Amnesia game, that was the first puzzle that felt really like an Amnesia puzzle, if that makes sense. And where the fuck are we? Okay. That's normal. Normal. Alice. Oh god. Alright. Supposed to be going a different way? Can't jump. Don't make me fall right before I get to my baby. 1, 2, and 3.
What are you doing?
1 and 1.
Yes, but what is 1 and 1? Alice?
Alice can't play. Alice can't play. Alice is gone. Don't worry, Mama. I'm here.
Okay. That can't be what happened on that day. I like that. They talked about it too relatively normally for that to be what happened on that day, but ugh.
Alice? Alice! Salim! Salim, quickly!
Achievement unlocked. Somnambulist? Somnambulist? Somnambulist. Am I bigger?
No. You're so much bigger. This can't be real. Wake up. Wake up, Tessie. Oh, God. Oh, God, Mother Mary. What am I going to do? Come on. Come on. Pull yourself together. Where are we?
Alright. I think I'm gonna stop this video here. I don't want it to get so long that it's gonna take a bit to export, but I'm gonna keep playing. Let's get